bit, but okay, that shouldn't be a problem. Or did? Okay, I'll need to look into this a bit to see if it's Stella White 24. Thank you for the follow. Sorry that it's a bit of a quiet moment at the moment. But yeah, thank you for following, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Let's see. Did someone screw something up with this? Let me see. Okay, nothing big. Let's see. Hey, what's up? Doing pretty well. How are you today?
Go back. I missed a lot what you said because my headphones just went on, off, on, off, on, off all the damn time.
Okay, it wasn't anything related to the game. 205. Okay. I'll just cut that out in editing after. Let's see, doing good. That's good to hear. Alright, that's the top fighter in New Eridu. I can't help but want to cozy up to you. Oh, your Bangbu is so tall. Although the assessment was terminated early, the fact that you helped suppress Nineveh proves you're qualified. Of course, we still need to go through the procedure, but honestly, I'm pretty confident you'll nail it. Congrats in advance. I'll write up the results as a report and submit it right away. How's your game going? Pretty well, I'd say. The examiner leaves. I have played through most of this before. But yeah, I'm on a new account to get all the in-between story bits as well. Impressive quick reactions. By the way, are you short on Denny's? What do you mean? You're as sharp as I thought. Are you interested in being my dedicated contact and personal investigator? Any research needs smart people. The more the better, and the smarter the better. You're a perfect fit. I'll think about it. So I've been rejected. But it's okay, I'm quite patient. Let's get down to business first. Now that you've passed the assessment, you're qualified to enter Hollow Zero and carry out periodic investigations. Okay. Start a battlefield purge. Okay. It's again in the Lost Void area. Alright. Master, the materials you found during exploration can be used in combat potential. Right stick down. Activate different nodes to obtain different buffs. Yeah, this is part of the roguelite stuff. We can get boosts that we can, well, activate through these. Let's see, okay. To be honest, I don't know much about this game. This is Zenless Zone Zero. It is a gacha game, so do be careful if you if you have a personality that is vulnerable to addictive things. So do be warned on that. But overall, this is a very good game, I'd say, if you like the brawler types. Yeah, I'd say this game would be a bit of a combination between a dungeon brawler and Persona, since you can get to know quite a bit about your agents. Yep. Motorcycle again. Let's see. Activate different nodes to obtain different buffs. Once a node is activated, you can level it up. Then upon reaching max level, you can go for expertise boosts. Try it now. Let's see. Attack. Okay, previous net. Okay, so we can only activate the middle one at the moment. Or not at all. Oh well. Double rewards not yet playing. Please select an investigation strategy before departure, Master. You can select different strategies based on different combat objectives. Yep. Next, you can switch to another weekly buff based on the combat objective. Let's see. Aftershocks deal 40% more days. Anomaly build-up. Yeah, it's kind of forcing us through this at the moment. Once pre-battle preparations are complete, you can proceed to the next step. Let's review other irrelevant information regarding agents.
Starlight, it's time to shine!
In the Lost Void, some agents are capable of potential catalyzation. Okay. Yeah, specialized gear. During exploration, special potential can be activated by acquiring exclusive gear. Before entering combat, let's take a look at the special abilities carried by the gear. So, Billy, he has access to these 3 special gears: explosive bullets, rotating drivetrain, and mysterious transmorpher. Let's see. Replaces basic attack full power with basic attack full firepower modified. This decreases the rate of fire to increase bullet power. Upon activating the skill, Billy will directly enter crouching shot, triggering core passive steady shot and increasing his damage dealt by an additional 50%. Okay, so just straight up 50% boost right from the start. When using EX special or all of those, gains stacks of charge. When he performs a piercing attack in a large area around him during dash attack, press basic attack to consume 1 charge. Yes, no, there's even... Or is that? Oh, these are the... What are these? Passives? It's a lot.
I have
Okay.
2 guns, so
Well, yeah,
double
it's
the
saying...
accuracy.
I think it's supposed to give us Billy with these 2,
I
or
have 2
actually no, we can...
guns, so double the
There's a lot of
accuracy.
ones we could use for the trial. Let's see,
Let's
no gear for Nekomata, so let's go with
Starlight,
Billy,
it's time to shine.
Ambi, and Nicole as our standard.
Services are expensive. Good choice.
Also not to spoil too much from all the others. Okay. Let's see, where are you from? I'm from the Netherlands. And you yourself, Stella, if I may ask? Okay. Show off. Okay, yeah, we can talk with Ophelia here about the special gear. Tools need to be powerful and compatible. I suggest take a weapon that your partner finds compatible and then proceeds. Okay, agents with a potential catalyst have special gear. It's only effective with the designated agent. We'll change the agent's combat style. Okay, we only got access to these. Crouching shot, he triggers... Let's try this one. Triggers passive core. He enters Starlight Descent state. 50% of their physical resistance ignored. Okay. You can switch to other gear freely after equipping one. Only once we leave, it sticks. Once equipped, only the designated agent's gear will drop in this round. Yeah. Once you've made your choice, let's set off. Okay. And we can't talk to Ray for the basic gear. I personally selected all of this gear. Whatever you choose, you won't be disappointed. We've got a lot more available now. Some will need to be unlocked later. But this one is a good one to start out anyways. The Solvent Launcher. Days increased by all squad member. Days cost is increased by 10%. And anomaly proficiency is increased by 30%. So yeah, just in general, this one is a good one to try out. Let's see, I'm from okay, your game character looks like Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, this is Billy. He is, well, you could say a bit of a silly Billy.
Yeah, I haven't thought of Goku with the haircut, but yeah, kinda does too. There are many anime characters with that hairstyle.
Okay, these complex areas, they're basically one after another. Okay. Time limited challenge. The faster you defeat enemies, the more gear coins you gain. Okay. Oh, these are level 30. Okay, that is going to make things more difficult. But we do have a club in the face, apparently. We do have special gear that is helping out now. Here we go. Quick enough, I'd say. Alright, next area, next... Yep. The zone... Oh, big boy.
I'm here.
Saw that one coming. Ow.
From what it looked like, you were about to make them shoot each other.
Roger.
Yeah, that sadly won't happen.
Evade now.
This is a shame.
I'm here.
There you go.
My turn.
Okay, it was a bit too early with that. Ow.
Just leave it to me. I'll take care of them.
Yep. Yeah, it's of course best to apply the defense shreds when they're already stunned so they're getting even more damage. All them in to deal some extra damage as well. Actually, yep. They're so low on health, we can just finish them off. Let's see, did you watch anime? I have seen some animes. I've indirectly seen a bunch of Dragon Ball Z, mostly from Dragon Ball Z Abridged, actually. Okay. The agent gains extra dodge. Attack is increased by 300 with, based on a different condition.
I've seen also some anime. Well, basically, anime, animations, cartoons, if it's good, I likely watch it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have not watched due to there's so many.
Yeah, it's another case of so few and so little time, huh?
Yeah.
I want a bonus for this.
Demon Slayer. That is on my list.
Preparing takedown.
I've heard good about that one, but I've never seen it myself.
Roger.
It's out of stun, so yep.
I know it's on
Actually,
Netflix.
there we go.
Easy target. Perfect.
Okay, that's them dealt with. Nope. And yeah, you're supposed to play Billy a lot more like ducking and weaving, I believe. Let's see, you haven't watched Demon Slayer yet. That list needs to be ticked. Let's see. These are more general Visinium. These won't help with gear. Let's see. Let's go with that. Head over to the store. It's 2 goods. I'll probably give it a try at some point, but sadly I do have a big list of other stuff to watch as well, so it is a bit crowded in there.
Yeah.
We don't have this gear.
I mostly watch shows with the captain here and with our friends. But I do watch shows alone at times, but it has to be tricky at times, especially now with summer, where like when you try to watch and you realize you don't have the focus because you're too warm or something like that.
Standing by.
Yeah.
Or in case of when I'm an easy one, you can barely hear the characters because the easy is too loud. A bit of a annoying trade-off.
There.
Don't worry. Everyone will get their share.
Probably should have waited until I stunned them to do that, but oh well. Okay, there we go. Everyone gets a shot.
For the real show.
Not that one.
Try this.
There we go. Nope.
Time.
What the heck? Whoever designed these creatures just went all in.
Yep.
They look both familiar and unfamiliar at the same time.
Alright, let's just deal with you there.
At your
Andy.
command.
Nicole. And because Nicole always triggers an assist, we can immediately go to Billy and deal with this thing. There we go. Now, one thing that is a bit annoying with A-rank characters is they tend to be a bit, well, they are in general weaker than S-rank characters, but it is a lot easier to upgrade them through duplicates. There's one thing that I've heard with Billy's kit that is important, that gets unlocked through through upgrading him with duplicates, and that those side shots of him become get counted as dodges, which makes it a lot easier for him to dodge damage. Let's see. Perfect Assist increases all crit damage for 20 for 10. Okay. Let's see. Bullets, check. The Star Knight is ready to advance. Or do you want to rest a bit longer, manager? Yeah, nothing new from her. Probably nothing new from Nicole either. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello. Go. For a second, I thought this one was in a suit from behind, but no. Let's see. Tell me about your model. Is it custom or pre-made? This one is one I made myself. And in case you're going to ask, no, I'm not interested in commissioning anyone about making a new one. I already have a friend working on one. Though that has taken for quite a while, but that's because they've had to pause the work on that.
Yeah, I think it's almost 2 years now.
Yeah. According to regulations, I can offer support again here. Yeah, they work on other stuff as well. So yeah. What do you want? Choose whatever you like. Okay, we can upgrade the gear, or rather pick one of the new ones. 20 hits enemies with basic. Next use of EX special will not consume energy. Okay, and skills bams will be doubled. Hold the charge. Let's do this one. Okay. Let's see, new area, so new map. Let's go with this one, an encounter. You know, graphics designing, only the most basic stuff. I basically slapped this one together with, I completely forget about the program. Oh, hello there. Why could anyone argue over which Resonium is more useful and end up fighting in the Hollow? The big bosses never mentioned where they worked before. Could it be the White Star Institute? I hear these scholars are facing quite a bit of job pressure these days. Maybe they'll end up going into our line of work. No. If they keep arguing like this, it'll be too late. Yeah, you seem quite experienced. Could you help me take a look at these two, Resonia? Let's see. We can get either one of ultimates or the dexterity type, or we can pick a fight with all of them and get one of each. Let's just go with dexterity. Dodge counter deals 20% more damage. Okay, that'll be useful on Billy. Okay. And let's go this way, it's the shortest. Okay. Point combat. Okay, after we're done with this run, we should be able to continue with the main story. Or I've been wasting time when we've been able to do that already, but oh well. This is where the game pointed us, so it's where I headed.
Evade now.
Wrong type of evade. Alright, the way that you can see that the action is going to be free is because the line on the bar room disappears, and I pressed the wrong button there.
My bullets never lose sight of their target.
And it seems that Stella left after I told it about the graphic, about our character, so yeah, they were just looking to self-advertise. I'll see about removing them from the followers list later, because I do not want people to follow just to try and get their own work advertised. And Ambi needs to heal.
Starlight never dies.
Okay, let's just finish this one off. There we go.
You're also been disconnected, or they just realized the sword over your head.
Yeah. Either way, I should be able to remove him from the followers list. There is a site for that, I believe. But good chance they just unfollowed as well. Anyways. Yeah. Time limited challenge. Yeah. More gear coins.
Roger.
So that dealt a lot of damage to them. There we go. Also, just look at the size of these guns of his, huh? These are absolutely hand cannons.
Oh dear.
Okay. Exhausted. Same as before. Now, we do need the heals.
I actually remember something. I think I heard from another YouTuber shortly that VTubers do not like when people ask about them. Like, they're okay with they ask, is that a new model? That they fine with. But they don't like when they start to get tired when people ask about details about models, like where they got it from and such.
Yeah, because it's generally an attempt at fishing for commissions. So that's a rare one.
It's thought it was a way they could promote the ones they commission it from and all that. But yeah, mainly like when they do a reveal of a new model, that's when they will prefer to mention who made the model, all that. But nowadays they very much stop doing that in live stream, just playing something as such. Because yeah, what you said there.
Okay, saving up a bit just in case. Let's see. Okay, we can't. These are different ones we get along the way. Charge, consume, increasing damage. Okay, yeah, let's just go full out on empowering his special attack, huh?
Yep.
Oh, and
Let's
that
just
was
say
boss, so there's no reason to save up on the points. Hello, big boy.
Let's say
Ow.
among many VTubers, it's very much known to be watch out for yeah, potential scammers and such.
Yeah, and okay, those guys were having a very bad time getting frozen and screwed around in a black hole.
Target confirmed.
Or a singularity. Ow, bastards.
Oh dear.
What are you waiting for? To catch a bullet?
Okay. Yep.
Neutralize.
Invincibility frames, go.
Wanna run?
Don't move!
There we go.
Shine bright!
Your command.
Okay, it's generally you people try to get the initiating attack in with their main damage dealer because they'll get to use their ability at the end as well. Then there. Okay, one more round might be enough. Nope. Okay, switched a bit early, but still managed to dodge this. Okay, I probably should stop trying to show off with that attack. There is a tiny bit of use for it, I believe, because it makes it charge longer, and the longer you charge it, the more damage it deals and such, I believe. I need to check. Before that, though,
This won't hurt.
Move over! Time for the real show!
We'll never back down.
Don't worry, everyone will get their share!
getting close, and keep shooting. Nope.
Eliminating target.
Nope. Okay, now Nicole triggered it.
Electric charge.
Now, these chain attacks are basically just somewhat weaker versions of their ults, so just getting as many as you can is a good idea. There we go. Boss riddled with bullets and out of our way. Alright. Complete that. Yeah, these Hollow Zero investigations are good with the rewards. So they do take a bit of time, though not that long, at least at first. But they are worth diving in there because we got enough we got enough premium currency there to get one character pull on its own. Let me introduce bounty commissions. There's also these, yeah. Here are the tasks you need to complete for the current week. You can quickly complete commissions through Battlefront Purge. And yeah, we just get even more rewards through this. And then there's also this over here, the investigation progress level, which, well, like the internet level, also gets you points whenever you hit the thresholds. Okay. Now we got some to spend here. Let's see. Attack and HP is always good. We can boost that. We can have a maximum of 5 of those boosted, which we can cancel, of course, like it says there. Let's see. Stun multiplier is always good because that multiplies the amount of damage they take when they're stunned. Energy is always good. Chain attack damage also always good. Okay. Exploration mission? Alright. Achievements for this as well. Even more loot. Okay, can we... Okay, we need to talk to Ray now. Thanks to you, independent investigator, significant progress has been made in hollow exploration and specimen retrieval. Even my research progress is very, very promising. The spirit of learning is the spirit of sharing. That's my motto. I'll organize my research files and operational intelligence to help your work go smoother. Of course, it's limited to the part you can read. You can come to me anytime to get the information you need. Things like unclaimed lost property found during an operation, love letters your fans sneakily hide in documents, or small certificates issued by the association during recruitment. All of these things are left with me. The 2 operations you handled recently have left quite the mark in the archives. Why don't you have a look right now? It will be helpful for your future work. And yeah, this is just a collection of stuff of what you found and still can find. And for filling this in, you get, of course, rewards for that as well. So yeah, we probably won't be looking too much here after this, but there is story stuff, its own separate storyline. We will come back for that, perhaps. Let's see. And now a friendly reminder from the Outpost Logistics Office. The special logistics supply for independent investigators is ready. The supply officer is that noisy kid with the Hollow Investigatives Association. The one with the loudspeaker and the weird headband. Whether it's for research or hollow dives, you can never have too many supplies. Especially when you can snag them without dealing with endless paperwork. Why not swing by and stock up now? And yeah, we have a weekly shop as well, with the resources that we get from the Hollow Zero stuff. Hello again, Casper. What do you want? Oh, it's you. You only came for the assessment, but you ended up helping with the Void Hunter's special operation, and you still look completely at ease. Chief Hoshimi Miyabi is the kind of idol every investigator aspires to. Maybe if I start idolizing you now, I could get some cool merch that'll be a hit in the future. Suck up. Brave investigator, I salute you. Let's get back on track. To support independent investigators, we are rolling out a Hollow Zero investigation policy. The slogan is a bit hard to understand, but you can now exchange Z merits for supplies. We get those through working in Hollow Zero. Various organizations at the outpost will issue different bounty commissions to advance their work. Complete bounty commissions in Hollow Zero to rack up Z merits, which is a way to measure investigators' achievements and the sole criterion for claiming supplies. Pretty practical, right? New Eridu will reward those who have contributed to the Hollow Zero investigation. The promo text is a bit formal, but in short, completing bounty commissions has many benefits. Outpost Logistics Supply Exchange is now open. And yeah, we can turn those in for weekly refreshing stuff here. This has basically been said before already now. Yeah, cleared. Oh, at the beginning of each month, not weekly, monthly. Okay, we can get master tapes. We don't have enough for that, for both of those, but let's just snag one of them. Or boopons. Hidden treasures. We can't get those yet because we don't have access to where we can, well, get those resources normally. And just other stuff like W engine chips. Okay. Available after unlocking Shuryu Defense. Okay, so no association supplies yet. Okay. Can we finish up now here so we can actually get to Chapter 2? We've now obtained all the permissions available to an independent investigator. Yay. You should just check the other details yourself. Okay. And yeah, we can access this all through here as well. Master, you can now check related info in the Combat tab. You can see how many investigation points you've earned this week. You can also check the completion progress of weekly bounty commissions. Use Go to move quickly to Scott's outposts.